Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Today, we are going to talk about fights. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
We've been doing a few of these videos already, and a bunch of you guys are telling us, oh, you guys are so cute together. You guys are so perfect. Oh, you guys seem so in love. I want a relationship like you guys when I grow up. And we're flattered and we love all of that, but we also don't want to deceive you guys, because seriously, with all this goodness that you see here, real talk, we fucking want to kill each other sometimes. Okay, get off me.
Right.
We always get into fights. Not like all the time, but there's a significant amount of fighting that we do. But I think it's important that you do have like these fights and like these misunderstandings, because it does help you grow, not only as an individual, but it also helps the relationship grow and flourish, and you guys get to see that, damn, we actually do care about each other. Even though we have these differences, we're still gonna work through it. When it comes to Bart and Geo fights, it's crazy because I deal with my fights completely opposite to how he deals with it. I don't like talking things out immediately because I'm in a crazy emotional state, but Bart, on the other hand, has to talk about it right away.
That's true.
Right, we're not lying.
No, we're not gonna fight right now. No, that's you're right about that.
I think it's for me at least, the way I resolve things, it's like I think of the emotional parts of it first. So if like I see like a bunny, right, like on the street, I'm gonna be like, oh no, I don't want this bunny to die because it's gonna hurt him, and then like all his little bunny friends are gonna miss him. But Bart would be more like, oh shit, all right, how many cars are gonna come this direction because I need to make sure that I can run. I have like enough space to run from this point to get the bunny, bring him back, and then after I get the bunny, what am I gonna get? I need to get him food, a cage, I need to call, whatever. So he'll break things down that way.
But why though? Why can't you stick in the situation, and as I'm breaking things down logically, you're there with me to break things down emotionally?
Because when it comes to a fight, if I feel that it's not my fault, then I'm already like, why would you offend me like this? And why would you try to hurt my feelings? And I can't think logically to be like, wait, so what really happened here? This A thing happened to create B that resulted into C. I can't sit there and do that, because I'm gonna be like, why would you do that to me? I already told you so many times that I hate when this happens. What the hell? And I just wanna release it, and I just wanna vent, and I just wanna like throw out all these.
Scratch me.
Yeah, and scratch you, and I just want to throw out like all these these negative emotions, and I just want to just put them all out there so that I can get over that phase and then be like, okay, so wait, what are we talking about?
So much drama. So when you're off to the side.
Excuse you, that's not drama. We deal with it differently.
No, that's girl drama. That's like, Samantha, you ain't gonna believe what just happened right now.
Excuse you, I'm not trying to involve anyone in my problems, okay? That's like another difference.
But what I'm saying
that we have.
What I'm saying is that that's rewind. What do you mean? I don't call any of my homies to talk about problems.
Not that, but you definitely like to cause a scene.
What?
Yes.
I don't talk to anybody else about problems.
Okay, that's not what I said. I said you'd like to cause a scene.
I don't like to cause no scene.
You do. For example, when we're beefing in public, right? Mm-hmm. And you're like, I wanted to get this, you never let me get this, what the hell? Then I'm just like, all right, babe, we'll talk about it later. I don't want to deal with this right now. People are staring. And you're like, I don't care, blah, blah, blah. And like, you like to like raise your voice, and you like to be all, you swear.
Yeah, when shit happens, I always try to like, I know I'm heated and I'm on the verge of freaking breathing fire, but I try to contain it where it's like, it's just in here and then no one else out here can see.
I think the level in which you contain things versus mine is like a completely different fruit. Like mine is an apple, yours is an orange. It's completely different.
Well, the part that's not fair though is that when you contain it, girls have a lot of knick-knack tricks.
What does that mean?
So for example, we're in a movie theater, we get into a fight. If we're in a fight and we're like, I want a popcorn. I said, no, I want the freaking Klondike bars. Girls can be like, well, I didn't want it.
No, I don't.
And then I'm like, oh, and I can't be like, what? I can't do that. So I'm just like, oh, damn, I said I wanted a Klondike. But no, what? No. No!
So you're saying I do that? That's what you're saying I do?
I don't know. It feels like that sometimes.
Bullshit. Going with your example, if that were to happen, and I know there's people around, I'm gonna do this. You know what? Forget about it. We'll talk about it when we get home. And I'm gonna ignore you the rest of the night.
That's true, she does that.
Okay, so what are these knickknacks you're talking about?
I think it feels like that when even though I know you truly mean it, like, you know what, we're not gonna talk about it right now, but because I'm such a type of guy to be like, let's talk about it right now, and he's like, we're not gonna talk about it right now. Yes, it feels like
a rule that we set, that we told each other that we would do is no matter what, as soon as someone brings up a problem, the other person immediately apologizes. It's not an empty apology. It's not like, okay, I'm sorry, so that they can shut up. It's more like, shit, I wronged you, I apologize for that. Because I'm so emotional in the beginning and I'm thinking of like all the wrongdoings and how it affected me, and like I've already set this into like in head, it's set in stone, and you go ahead and like you do the opposite of what you said you're not gonna do, then I'm so invested in my own head that I don't want to say sorry because I feel like I'm not at fault here. And me not saying sorry when he presents a problem like causes this human flame to be like, and
the reason why we even have that rule though is, so a lot of people don't understand that rule. The reason why we have that rule is because whether or not the misunderstanding or the fault lies in either party, when someone feels offended, I feel like love, your love overrules all. In a relationship, it should be that I love her more than I love myself. Going with that logic then, that means I should love her feelings more than my own feelings. So I value her feelings more than mine. So if I did something where she's like, bitch, you done stepped on my toes, instead of going, I ain't stepped on nobody's toes, I should be like, I'm sorry for stepping on your toes and making you feel any type of negative feelings immediately to kind of douse the flames, and then go, can you please explain to me how I stepped on your toes? And that's where we came up with that whole concept, because I think in relationships it's very important that you're not the most important person in the relationship.
Right.
The other person is the most important person in the relationship.
And in theory, it's beautiful and it's great and it shows how mature you are, right? But applied to a real situation, because we came up from completely different backgrounds, we have completely different perceptions, we have completely different emotions and understandings of the situation, that it doesn't ever happen like that, ever.
We try, but
ever. There was this one time, and I know you're gonna say you don't remember it, but try really hard to remember this. This is one of the fights that we had. We were leaving the gym, and as we were leaving, there was this girl walking by. She was kind of half naked, right? I really don't care if he stares at girls, just as long as he's upfront about it, right? Like if he were to be like, God damn, that girl's hot, right? And I'd be like, oh shit, where? Okay, cool, that's fine, I don't care. But he likes to pride himself on the fact that he doesn't stare at other girls and he could care less about them, that he's only merely admiring their shapes. So because he's so like into fitness, he looks at shapes and like symmetry. Symmetry and like all that stuff, right? Cut to this day, he sees this girl, I see his wandering eyes, right? And I'm like, this fucking hypocrite. I'm already like going into my emotional thing. I'm already being an asshole, but whatever. So I'm already like, this fucking hypocrite. Why does he just be up front? What is he trying to hide? Fuck, what the hell is his problem? Blah, 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 right? So like, it's already started in my head. He has no idea. He's all smiling, whistling, because he just had a really cool workout, and he's like, hoo, 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 right? And I'm just like, and it's just building up in my head, and I'm like, so what? She's hot? And he's like, wait, what? What are you talking about? I'm like, I saw you check her out. I didn't check her out. Babe, I clearly saw you go like this. I saw you check her out. And he's like, babe, I didn't check her out. I swear to God, I promise I didn't check her out. I'm like, whatever, dude, I saw it. If you checked her out, that's cool. Don't worry about it. It's all good. He gets out of the car, because we're at a red light, gets out of the car and starts walking home. And I'm like, what the fuck? Fine, let him walk. I don't care.